Okay. So the prize fighters are at a 32, 33, and the varsity and the JV are struggling to get up to a 31. Does that tell you something? It's not your technique, guys. It's attitude. Okay, the starting order will be the Juan Young, then the Dark Horse, then the Quinn, then the prize fighter, Spitfire, Unity. Okay? When you go under the bridge, I'll tell you go. You go until I tell you stop at the Spaghetti Factory. Wave if you have a question or if you're not sure what you're doing.
A look into the world of high school crew. Most high school athletes follow a conventional road. They represent their schools by participating in standard sports like football and basketball, playing with their classmates, practicing after school, weekends off. Some, though, choose a different path. Rowing, a sport that demands tremendous mental and physical strength, takes immense dedication, and leaves little margin for error.
Hi, my name is Genevieve Klein, and I'm a senior at Jesuit, and I row for Rose City, and I plan to row D1 for Gonzaga University next year.
My name is Lewis Colligan. I attend Jesuit High School, and I row for Rose City Rowing Club. Next year I'll be rowing for the University of Washington. I've been rowing for about 3 years now, and I started the summer going into my sophomore year of high school. Honestly, I didn't know much about rowing before I started it. My mom, or actually her sister, my aunt, had suggested my mom for something for me to try just because at the time I wasn't doing any sports. I was in an off season, and so I decided to give it a shot. And actually after the first season I was considering not sticking with it, but I did one more season where we finally got out and did some good races, and I found a passion that I love, and now I've stuck with it.
The time commitment with rowing is definitely extensive. I'm at least at the boathouse for 3 hours, 6 days a week, and regattas usually are on the weekends and take up your whole weekend. I'd say it's a big time commitment, but it's definitely worth it and you see results. Being consistent and having the right technique is really hard, and I also think that the 2Ks that we do and testing that we do demands a lot of physical ability, which most people couldn't do, and we have to constantly train for it.
I first knew I'd be a successful rower at the beginning of my fall season varsity year, and we have on our boats, on our varsity boats, a program called Powerline, and that measures the power you put into the stroke and how it's applied. And it was my first time using it, and after reviewing it, after we got off the water, my curve was far higher and much more powerful than everyone else's, and at the time I hadn't really known that I had that in me, and so that was when I made the varsity boat, and that was definitely when I knew I had it in me.
The rowers put their oars in the water and go to work on the Willamette River.
I'd say the hardest part of rowing is the technique, because it differs so much and there's different techniques for practically every inch of your stroke.
Going to Rose City has prepared me for rowing in college in a few ways. Mainly my coach, Nick Haley. He has been a role model for rowing and just life in general. He knows nearly everyone in the rowing world, and everyone knows him, and he has a reputation, and his reputation has honestly given many Rose City kids a great step through the door, and I think that's helped me greatly. And he's been a great coach just as an athlete, and has helped me grow physically and mentally.
Yeah, there you go, blades in the air. All right, so this is going to be one stroke as hard as you can. As hard as you can. You are not going to let your blade touch the water. It's just in the air the whole time, okay? One stroke as hard as you can. Concentrate, heels down, explosive into the swing. Attention, go. Okay, that was your warm-up. Let's do one for real now. Here we go. Push and then swing. Ready? Chins up. Attention. Go. Okay, bow forwards. This is real rowing, real racing, blades in the water, stern forward. Okay? Air stroke is over.
My favorite part of rowing is the feeling when all 8 of you are in your shell and the boat is just practically like lifted up off the water and you're just gliding throughout the whole stroke and just keep going and you're just like floating on water.
My favorite part of rowing is also what I'd say is the hardest part of rowing, and it's just the pressure that's put on you during a race. You know for a fact that every other guy on your boat is putting in 100% for the entire race, and that if you're not putting in that same amount of work, then you're letting down your entire team. And so I think there's an incredible feeling that you can get everyone in that boat working together, putting in everything they can, while at the same time, if you don't put that in, you know you've let down your entire team.
Knocks in straight lines, please, no rudder. Going to the 34. Last one there is a rotten egg. 5 to build on this one.
At the rowing club, boats often compete in inter-squad races to prepare for upcoming nationwide regattas.
Can't wait.
Rowing is most definitely a team sport. Some have called it the ultimate team sport because of the cohesiveness of 9 people being together and how it takes all 9 to win a race, to do anything. And it's not just one. You can't have one person be off. Everyone has to be together.